So I was today supposed to be reviewing a 5th Doctor Sonic from RB Replicas. Unfortunately, this has happened to it. It's gotten a bit damaged, unfortunately. So initially I opened it, it looked fine, I pulled down the collar, took a picture for Twitter, and then I pulled it down, a second time. And the second time I pulled it down, and it went up. This, and literally it took me a little while to find this literally, which is the little bullet emitter, went flying across the room. It just went flying across the room. And I can see what's happened here actually. If I bring the Sonic up here, I can actually see. So you can see here, I can see that this little section here is what is supposed to be connected to this part here, but you can see there where it's just broken off. So I don't know, it was sandwiched between two things in the post when the postman delivered it, but yeah, this thing has just gone a little bit awry there. So, but I have messaged RB Replicas about it, and basically he was first of all surprised that it has happened, but secondly, basically what's going to happen is tomorrow I'm going to wrap this all back up and post it back to him, so hopefully he can sort this out. It is annoying. It's also a bit weird that I've just noticed that I didn't notice in the picture, but some of the paint there, I can't remember, was that on there beforehand or was that just started coming off? No, it must have, I don't know. It's a bit odd. But yeah. So I'm a bit annoyed at this, obviously, but hopefully you can send it back and get everything sorted. Alright, so it's the 19th of March, and this is just about to be sent back to RB Replicas. So this is my 4th Doctor Sonic, which I've already done a review on. And basically I got in touch with RB and asked him, could I have a second powdered painted emitter head for it? And he said yes, and I said, does it just unscrew the emitter head? And he went yes. So in preparation for this, I unscrewed the head. Not the body, just the head, like so. And I just realised I've been unscrewing the body. It's hard to try and do this one-handed in the video, so I'll just do this off camera. So I was just in the head, coming off, and then came off like this, which if I just adjust focus for. However, RB said, no, this is not how it's meant to come off. This threaded rod is supposed to stay inside the emitter head. And because of this, I found that the emitter head, that's as far as it'll go. It will not go any further than that. So I'm sending it back to him, and he's going to have a look at it, see what he can do. The problem is, since I'd already, had this for a little bit, I'd thrown away the packet. Also, it would have been more helpful if I'd mentioned this to him yesterday when I sent off my 5th Doctor Sonic, because I could have put them both in the same packet, but hey ho. So, looks like we're just going to have to go, excuse me, as is. So yeah. So the Sonic is all sent off. I do feel a bit bad for sending it off and that, and for asking, but I did, to be fair to myself, I did message him, and I did ask him, you know, does the emitter head just twist off? Pretty much like this one. This is the only RB Sonic I still have. This is my one, his old design one. You can tell because of this section here, and also it's slightly smaller, ever so slightly smaller. But basically, this is basically the telltale, because on this one, I just dropped it on the floor. This is how this one removes. So this one, the head just screws off like that. But yeah, on his more newer ones, I think from about 2016, he had it so the head would screw into this section here. So when I twisted the head off, obviously the emitter came out, but the rod with the screw was still in there, and it wouldn't screw all the way back down, which was very odd. So yeah, and obviously I messaged Scarby about it, and he said that's not meant to happen, and he asked me why I was trying to unscrew it. I was trying to take it apart, and I said to him, you know, I ordered another emitter head from him, and that was what it was for, and reminded him of it, because he did actually forget about it. I actually did remind him. So yeah, because basically I wanted another head for my 4th Doctor Sonic screw. I wanted the powdered type head, which is what this one has. Just so then I would, you know, kind of have a one that would basically cover the 3rd and 4th Doctor era. If I wanted a more 3rd Doctor looking Sonic, then I would go for the anodized one. If I wanted a more 4th Doctor looking one, then I would go for the powdered. Basically then that would, you know, cover both of them. So yeah, he's gonna have a look at it, see what happens. I might ask him about it, and see what happens. I might even ask if it's easier just to have another rod, because the rod is still for these Sonics is still removable in the same way. It comes out in exactly the same fashion, and that's pretty easy to remove. What I might do when he does send it back, I might consider, because this one wasn't originally like this. This one did not have this very smooth motion like I said in the video. That's because I replaced the spring on this one from a set on Amazon. It cost me, I think, £6, and because of that, this has really smooth motion to the point where I can, you know, do it with one thumb. Whereas before, the spring that was in here before was far too big and far too powerful, to the point where I literally had to pull it like that. So yeah, this obviously has a different spring in it, because the spring beforehand, and it was the case with the spring beforehand, when you took this apart, the spring would go up to here, and then would have to be crushed down into the body, whereas this one, I basically measured the body and got a spring that would fit that. The newer springs he's got and the new ones are a lot better though. I will say this one I think is still smoother, which is why I might swap it with this one. So yeah, essentially, you know, this is the only one I've got at the minute, because Scarecrow Props still got my other one, my 3rd Doctor Sonic. Now he said he would start work on it this week. It's Friday now, and I have messaged him a couple of times and he hasn't got back to me. I realise he is busy, so you know, but he did say he would start this week, and he has had it a couple of weeks now. So yeah, and also, you know, I've paid him 50 quid for it, so to do it. So, you know, all I want is an update on it. I know. I mean, I do feel bad about it, because, you know, I'm asking about this, but at the same time, you know, I've paid a fair bit of money for it. At the same time, you know, it's not an insignificant amount. I understand if he's doing it for a favour for us, but at the same time, 50 quid's 50 quid, and it's, you know, not a difficult. It's not that of a difficult task to have it painted. You know, But I did ask him because obviously, you know, I know he does a professional job, and for those who are wondering, the third Dr. Sonic does have a red stripe there. At least it appears to be, because for the life of me, the only photo I can find where you can actually see the handle of the third Dr. Sonic, the handle where you can actually fully see the handle, and particularly this part, is in black and white. I can't seem to source any colour of pictures, but the tone of it seems to match the tone of this, so it seems to be the same sort of red that's on this section there. So yeah, and also I didn't point out the bullets and that much smaller and much less pointed and more rounded. So yeah, this one though, I still do like this one. This is the one, even though I got the other Fourth Doctor one, this one I still used more, and this is the one. This is kind of like the one that I'm more willing to use now, since there are better ones. So this is the one I probably would use in videos, or if I ever, you know, needed to take one out on location. I'd probably take a Character Options toy, to be fair, but you know, if I did, it would be this one. It would be this one, because you know, this one I'm not as bothered. And also, I do notice this could do with another polish as well. Actually, I haven't got my lights on, which is why my regular ring lights on, which is why I'm a bit orangey at the minute. But this could actually do with another polish, actually, with the way it's looking. They don't stay shiny for very long, particularly the handle on this one doesn't stay shiny for very long. So yeah, I was hoping that the next update video on this would be of me actually, you know, having my third Dr. Sonic in hand and then having the fifth Doctor one, but that isn't the case. So yeah, basically there'll be a third part where I'll get back my fourth Dr. Sonic, my fifth Dr. Sonic. Now RB Replicas, to his credit, like RB Replicas, basically no hassle. Just like, you got an issue, he will sort it. He will sort it out, and you know, he will not charge you for it. So I can't fault him on any of that regards whatsoever. And in fact, actually, as soon as I posted my fifth Dr. Sonic back, I don't know if I said this before, but rather than him fixing it, he's just sending me another one. He is just sending me another one. So yeah, basically he's just said to me that he's just going to post us out another one. So yeah, I can't fault him on that regards, and had no, you know, I've had no issues with him whatsoever, and I have been happy with his Sonics for the most part, apart from, you know, when I try to remove the head, and I know what some people are going to say. They're not designed to have heads removed. Well, he offered, you know, I said, can I have a head swap on that, because I know he did it with his 8th Dr. Sonic, and he said yes. So that is, if he says that's something they should be able to do, then they should be able to do it. So yeah, anyway, I've kind of nattered on quite enough in this video. My hair looks like it's bloody blending in with the door behind me with it. This is why I normally have ring lights on. The only reason I don't at the minute is if I had it on now, it would blind me, which is why I don't have it. So yeah, but see you hopefully in the next update and video on these.